Hello, everybody. Scooty 007 here, bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game, we have the 6-8 Colorado Rockies taking on the 10-5 San Diego Padres. This is Game 3 of a 3-game series. The Rockies have already taken the first two. Can they sweep the Padres? Or will the Padres come back and avoid the sweep? We'll find out today. And here is the starting lineup for the Colorado Rockies, leading off the center fielder, Willie Travers. Batting second, the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Batting third, the first baseman, Todd Hilton. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Garrett Atkins. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Brad Hallpine. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Clint Burns. Batting eighth, the catcher, Yorvit Torreba. And batting ninth, the pitcher, Jeff Francis. On the mound for the Padres, it is Jake Peavy. Peavy comes into the game with a 1.35 ERA. 2 wins, no losses. He's pitched 20 innings, allowed 12 hits, 19 strikeouts, and 6 walks. We're here at Petco Park, which gives a +1 to strikeouts, nothing to walks, and nothing to home runs. And with that, Willie will step up into the batter's box. He's batting a .277 as the home plate umpire dusts off home plate. And we're ready to start. And here's the first pitch. And that's going to be a 1-3, column 1, row 3. That's going to be a blank. And the reason that is a blank, viewers, we look to the right-handed side of the slash because Travers is a right-handed batter. 6-6, column 6, row 6, and that's going to be a ground ball back to Peavy. Peavy will get it through to Clark for out number 1. Let's take a look at the defense for the San Diego Padres. Out there in left field, we got Huber. Hairston's playing center field. Giles at right field, going around the horn. Kuzminov is at third. Green's at short. Iguchi's on second. Clark at first. Brad behind the plate. And Peavy is on the mound. And with that, Troy Tulowitzki up. He's batting a .226, and here is the pitch. 4-2, column 4, row 2, and that's going to be a strikeout plus. Now, on a strikeout plus, we add 10 to that range, plus the 1 from the ballpark. So we're adding 11 to that range. That's a 19. That's a 13. Struck him out looking. So 2 away, and that's going to bring up Todd Hilton. Hilton batting a .273, and here is the pitch. And that's going to be 4-5, column 4, row 5. That's a wild pitch. It's a foul ball. We're going to re-roll the dice. 5-6, column 5, row 6, possible error on a throw to 2, column 2, row 2, and that's going to be a base hit out there to Hairston. Error rate is a 0. That's going to be a 13. And with that, Hairston is on with a base hit as the ball dropped down in front of him. And with that, that's going to bring up the cleanup, Matt Holliday. Anytime we have a runner on base, we're going to start rolling for strategy. Strategy roll in this case is an 8. The Rockies hold off. Holliday batting a .357. And here is the pitch. 5-2, column 5, row 2, strikeout plus. That's a 20. That's going to be a 10. Remember, we're adding 11 to that range. Struck him out. So no runs, 1 hit, and no errors, and 1 left on for the Rockies. We go to the bottom of the first, and here is the starting lineup for the San Diego Padres. Leading off, the right fielder, Brian Giles. Batting second, the second baseman, Tadahoti Iguchi. Batting third, the third baseman, Kevin Kuzminoff. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Tony Clark. Batting fifth, the center fielder, Scott Hairston. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Kali Green. Batting seventh, the catcher, Josh Brad. Batting eighth, the left fielder, Justin Huber. And batting ninth, the pitcher, Jake Pevy. On the mound for the Rockies, it is Jeff Francis. Francis comes into the game with a 7.23 ERA. No wins, 1 loss. He's pitched 13 and 2/3 innings. Allowed 6 hits, 12 strikeouts, and 4 walks. And with that, Giles steps up. He's batting a .269, and here is the pitch. 5-3, column 5, row 3. That's going to be a walk on a 1-17. That's going to be a 13. And with that, Francis will lead off with a walk. So with that being a walk on down to first, let's take a look at the defense for the Colorado Rockies. Holiday out there in left field. Travers will be in center field. Hall Pie at right field. Going around the horn, we've got Atkins at third, Tuloski at short, Barnes is on second, Hilton at first, Toreba at behind the plate, and Francis is on the mound. And with that, Iguchi batting a .293, strategy rolls a 15 with the infield now at double play depth. And here is the pitch. 5-6, column 5, row 6. That's going to be a blank. 2-3, column 2, row 3, and that's going to be a ground ball to Barnes. Now, is that going to be a double play? Let's take a look. We'll take 1d6, roll it against the ground double play rating. Any modification from the pitcher's card, it's going to be a -1. That's where we get the 2. Pivot is going to be a 0. So we'll come over here, look at the G4. Pivot is the shortstop on that. That is a 5, higher than the 2. Roll higher than the runner on first. It's going to be a force out. So with that, Giles will get tagged out at second. And Iguchi is on with a base hit by a fielder's choice. So Iguchi on with a fielder's choice, and Kevin Kuzminoff comes up. Infield still at double play depth. Strategy roll is a 10. Padres holding off. Kevin Kuzminoff batting a 167, and here is the pitch. 1-3, column 1, row 3. That's going to be a hit by pitch. Francis will give a -5. So we'll come over here, look at the hit by pitch rating, and that's going to be an 11. That is an 11, and he got hit. Could not get out of the way in time on that one. So with that, Kuzminoff will take his base at first. Iguchi goes over to second. And with that, Tony Clark will come up. He's batting a 125. Strategy roll is a 6. Padres, nothing due on the strategy die. Infield at normal depth, and here is the pitch. 3-5, column 3, row 5. That's going to be a strike. That's a 20. That is an 11. Struck him out. Struck him out and 2 away. Scott Hairston up. Hairston batting a 275. Strategy roll is a 20. Anytime a 20 comes up on the strategy die, it becomes a pickoff attempt. So we'll take a look at the pickoff chances. We have a BK, which is a balk, PO, pickoff, POE, pickoff error. If it is a 1 to 2, it's going to be a pickoff. It's a 20, nothing happens. 5-2, column 5, row 2. That is going to be a range play, but it's a range play at Petco Park. We go to the ballpark card. Every ballpark here in Inside Pitch has their own card at well for the home team. Both teams get to roll on it if the at symbol comes up. 2-4, column 2, row 4. Ground ball to the third base to Atkins, who will make the play. Atkins ranges on a 1 to 2. That's a 2. He'll make the catch, throw it over to second base for the out. And that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. And 2 left on for the Padres. After 1, we've got nothing. We go to the top of the second. Garrett Atkins, Brad Hallpie, and Clint Burns due up for the Rockies. Garrett Atkins batting a .444, and here is the pitch. 5-3, column 5, row 3. That's going to be a strike. On a 1 to 9, that's a 9. Struck him out. And 1 away. Brad Hallpie comes up. Hallpie batting a .372, and here is the pitch. And that's going to be 5-6, column 5, row 6. Possible error on a throw. And that is a 3-5, column 3, row 5. Double star 1. So with a double star, we'll come over here to the double star line. And with that, it is a ground ball to Iguchi. Taking a look at Iguchi's error range. Now, their error range is the number in the brackets there. That is a 0. That's a 5. He doesn't make the error, makes the catch, throws it over to Clark for out number 2. 2 away, and that's going to bring up Clint Burns. Burns batting a .333, and here is the pitch. 3-4, column 3, row 4. Possible error. 5-3, column 5, row 3. And that's going to be a fly ball out there to center field. Hairston goes back, sees it, gets under it. Error range is on a 1 to 16. That is a 0. He'll make the catch. No error there. And that will retire the side. So the Padres retire the Rockies in order. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the second. It's going to be Kylie Green, Josh Broad, and Justin Huber due up for the Rockies. For the Padres. Kylie Green batting a .216, and here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 6-3, column 6, row 3. That's going to be a walk. On a 1 to 9, that is a 6, and that's going to be a walk. So with that, Green will trot on down to first. Infield comes in to double play depth. Strategy roll is a 6, and here's the pitch to Josh Broad. Broad batting a 175. And that's going to be 5-1, column 5, row 1. Home run chance on a 1. The 13 is too high. 2-4, column 2, row 4. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Travers. Travers will go back, makes the catch, and 1 away. Infield still at double play depth. Justin Huber up. First time we're seeing him. He's actually played in 5 games, had 5 at-bats, no runs, no RBIs, no home runs, no average just yet. Strategy roll is a 6, and here's the pitch. 4-2, column 4, row 2. Possible error on a throw. 6-1, column 6, row 1. Line drive down to the first baseline to Hilton. And Hilton's error range is going to be a 3. However, he throws it to Tulowitzki. Tulowitzki's error range is a 5. That is a 3. Ball caught, error only if runners are on and less than 2 outs. If it is a throwing error, trying a double off the runner, otherwise it's a line out. If no error, then double up the closest. It is an error. So we take a look at the second line here. It's a throwing error 1, trying to double off. So they tried to double off. And it is a 1 base error, throw or double play or DP. It's a throwing error. So Hilton got him off at first. Huber at first. Throws it wide. Tulowitzki can't get it. Throws it wide. It is an E6. Collie Green will go to second on that play. So the Padres have a runner on second and 20 on the strategy die. It's a pickoff attempt on a 1-2, 16 too high. Jake Heavy up. Heavy, here is the pitch. 1-6, column 1, row 6, that's going to be a blank. 3-4, column 3, row 4, that's a base hit down the first baseline. Green will go to third. And with that, Collie Green will get the hold sign. Runners now on the corners for the Padres. We go to the top of the order. Brian Giles, who walked his last time up. Strategy roll is an 8, and here is the pitch. 5-4, column 5, row 4, strikeout on a 1-5, 15 too high. 1-2, column 1, row 2, that's going to be a double star 5. It's going to be a fly ball out there to Holiday. Holiday will make the catch and retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 error, and 2 left on for the Padres. After 2, we're still tied at 0. We go to the top of the third. Yorvit Tobera, Jeff Francis, and Willie Travers due up for the Rockies. Yorvit is batting a 189, and here is the pitch. 3-1, column 3, row 1. At the ballpark, we're going to go to Petco Park. 5-1, column 5, row 1. That's a rare play. On the ballpark card, there were 3 blank spaces. Anytime those blank spaces come up, it is a rare play. And it is a grounder. This is the rare play that came up. It is a grounder to the third base who throws it in the dirt, making the first baseman scoop up the ball. Resolve play using a range check for the first baseman to see if he scoops up the ball. Otherwise, it is an E5. Throwing error on Kuzminov. And that is a 2-base error on that. So mark that one down as an E5. Kuzminov on a throwing error throws it wide to Clark. It'll go to the dugout, and with that, Torreba will get on, and it'll be a double. He'll take 2 on that one. So 1 out, and that's going to bring up Jeff Francis. Francis has had 3 at-bats already. Strategy rolls a 3, and here is the pitch. Nothing doing the strategy die, and by the way, infield is at normal depth. 1-1. 1-6. Column 1, row 6. That's going to be a strikeout plus. That's a 27. That's a 13. Struck him out looking. So 2 away on that. And with that, so 2 outs already. We go to the, and with that, Torreba is on. And with that, since we have 2 outs, base run rating gets a +1. Strategy rolls a 15. And Willie Travers is up. He's 0 for 1. Nothing doing the strategy die, and here is the pitch. 4-1, column 4, row 1. That's going to be a walk. On a 1 to 10, that's going to be a 1, and that's going to be a walk. So with that, 2 on, strategy rolls a 13. Troy Tulowitzki is up. Tulowitzki is 0 for 1 with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 1-3, column 1, row 3, that's going to be a blank. 2-2, column 2, row 2, it's a ground ball to Green, and that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, and 1 error, and 2 left on. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. It's going to be Iguchi, Kuzminov, and Clark due up for the Padres. Iguchi 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 1-2, column 1, row 2. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1 to 18. That's a 13. Struck him out. So 1 away, and that's going to bring up Kevin Kuzminov. Kuzminov 0 for 0 today, and here is the pitch. 1-1, column 1, row 1. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1 to 13. That's a 12. Struck him out. So 2 away. Tony Clark 0 for 1 with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 1-6, column 1, row 6. That's going to be a blank. For Clark, 6-6, column 6, row 6. That's going to be a double. And that's going to be a double down the right field line. Hall Pie can't get it. It bounces off the wall. Clark routing the second. Hall Pie throws it back to Barnes, and they'll get Clark. Clark will take 2 on that hit. Padres with a runner now in scoring position. Scott Hairston up. He's 0 for 1 today. Strategy roll is a 6. Padres holding off. Infield normal depth. Here's the pitch. 4-5. Column 4. Row 5. Double question mark. Double question mark. That's going to be a single on a 1. That is a 3. Out of the range. Now, the double question mark is the only thing we look at right now. Otherwise, if we rolled the 6-6, which in this case is the S1, Francis is not tired. So that would have been considered a blank. However, the double question mark is something we do look at. So out of the range, 2-4, column 2, row 4. That's going to be a double star 2. It's a fly ball back there to Hall Pie. Hall Pie will make the catch and retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, and no errors after 3, and 1 left on. After 3, we're scoreless. We go to the top of the 4th. Todd Hilton, Matt Holliday, Garrett Atkins due up for the Rockies. Todd Hilton, 1 for 1, and here is the pitch. 6-5, column 6, row 5. That's going to be a blank. 3-3, column 3, row 3. Power hit to Giles on a 16. So on a 1-3, it would have been a single. On a 4-11, it becomes a double. Anything higher than that, and it becomes a fly ball out there. Giles goes back to the wall, makes the catch, and 1 away. Matt Holliday, 0 for 1 with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 4-2, column 4, row 2, strikeout plus on a 1-20. That's a 12. Struck him out. 2 away, Garrett Atkins. 0 for 1 today with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 4-1, column 4, row 1. That's going to be a walk on a 1-7. That's a 6, and that's going to be a walk. That's a second walk of the game here. However, Atkins is on first. Infield, normal depth, strategy roll is a 7. Brad Hall Pie up. Hall Pie 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 5-5, column 5, row 5. Strikeout plus on a 1-25. That's a 19. Remember, we're adding 11 to that range because of Petco Park. Struck him out looking. No runs, no hits, and no errors. And 1 left on for the Rockies. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Collie Green, Josh Broad, Justin Huber due up for the Padres. Collie Green walked his last time up, and here is the pitch. 3-5, column 3, row 5, strikeout. On a 1-13, the 17 is too high. 1-3, column 1, row 3. Line drive to the shortstop to Tulutsky. He'll make the catch, throw it over to Hilton for out number 1. 1 away, and that's going to bring up Josh Broad. Broad is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 6-2. Column 6, row 2. Strikeout. On a 1-12, the 19 is too high. 1-3. Column 1, row 3, and that's going to be a double star 5. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Holliday. Holliday goes back, makes the catch, and puts 2 away. 2 up, 2 down, Justin Huber up. Huber is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 6-1, column 6, row 1. That's going to be a walk on a 1-5, the 9 too high. Nothing there for the walk. 5-4, column 5, row 4. However, that is going to be a base hit. And Huber is on with a base hit. And that's going to bring up Jake Pevy. Pevy is 1 for 1 today. And here is the pitch. Strategy roll, by the way, is a 13. Padres holding off. 6-2. Column 6, row 2. On a 1 to 13. 16. Too high. 4-5. Column 4, row 5. Double star 5. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Holiday. And that's going to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to after 4. We're scoreless. We've got a pitching duel going on after 4 innings. We go to the top of the 5th. Clint Barnes, Yorvit Torreba, Jeff Francis due up. Neither team being able to crack the pitcher. Clint Barnes is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 5-4, column 5, row 4. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1 to 11. That is a 10. Struck him out. 1 away. Yorvit Torreba is up. Torreba is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 2-5, column 2, row 5. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1 to 12. That is a 3. Struck him out. 2 up, 2 down. Jeff Francis, 0 for 1. Struck out his last time up, and here is the pitch. 4-3, column 4, row 3, at the ballpark. We're going to go to Petco Park. 3-3, column 3, row 3, and that's going to be a ground ball to Green. And that will retire the side. The Padres making quick work of the Rockies. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. A very easy inning to score. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Brian Giles, Iguchi, and Kevin Kuzminov due up for the Padres. Brian Giles, 0 for 1, walked his last time up. Top of the order for the Padres, 5-5. Column 5, row 5. That's going to be a double star. Giles being a left-handed batter, we look to the left-handed side of the slash. And in this case, it's a double star with it being a ground ball to Tulowitzki. So I'll make the catch, throw it over to Hilton for out number 1. Now, in the actual game, you'll take a D6 and roll that to determine what the auto out would have been for that. Here, it does it automatically. Iguchi is 0 for 2 today with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 6-5, column 6, row 5. That is going to be a blank. 6-3. Column 6, row 3, and that's going to be a base hit. Smacks a single out there in the right field. Hall Pie can't get to it in time. Iguchi is on with a base hit. So runner on first, infield coming into double play depth. Strategy roll is a 16 for the Padres. They're going to hold off. Kuzminov, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Here is the pitch. 5-1, column 5, row 1. Home run chance on a 1. The 10 is too high. 3-5, column 3, row 5. That is going to be a double star at 6. Fly ball out there to Travers. And that'll be out number 2. With 2 outs, remember, we add 1 to the base run rating. Tony Clark is up. Clark is 1 for 2 with a double. Strategy roll 10, and here is the pitch. 3-3, column 3, row 3. That's going to be a possible error. 2-5, column 2, row 5. Double star 1. And that's going to be a fly ball out there to Travers. His error range is at a 1 to 5. That is a 1. That's an error. It's a one-base error as he drops the ball. That's a flying ball to center base. Clark drops the ball. Iguchi will go to second. Clark will take first. And mark that one down as an E8. Chat, that is an E8 error. Scott Hairston up now. Hairston is 0 for 2 with runners on first and second. 2 out. Strategy rolls a 19, and here is the pitch. 1-4. Column 1. Row 4. Home run on a 1 to 20. That's a 10. And that's going to be a home run for Scott Hairston. Fly ball down the right field side. Hop by goes back. Holiday goes back. It's down the left field side. And it's out of here. Those fans in the warehouse will get that ball today. It's a 3-run home run for the Padres. Hairston smacking a long ball out of here at Petco Park. Crowd goes wild on that one as the Padres finally get on the board. Collie Green is 0 for 1, walked his last time up, and here's the pitch. 3-3, column 3, row 3, that's going to be a possible error. 1-2, column 1, row 2, line drive to Atkins. He'll make the catch and retire the side. So 3 runs, 2 hits, and 1 error after 5. It's Padres 3, Rockies nothing. We go to the top of the 6th. Willie Travers, Troy Tulowitzki, Todd Hilton due up for Colorado. Top of the order, Jake Peavy can face 8 more batters before he's considered tired. Willie Travers is 0 for 1 today with a walk, and here is the pitch. 2-2, column 2, row 2. That's going to be a walk. On a 1 to 10, the 19 is too high. 6-5, column 6, row 5. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Hairston, and that's going to be 1 away. Troy Tulowitzki 0 for 2 with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 3-5, column 3, row 5, home run chance on a 1 to 11. The 13 is too high. 2-5, column 2, row 5. That's going to be a ground ball to third base to Kuzminov. He'll make the catch, throw it over to Clark for out number 2. 2 away, and we go to Todd Hilton. Hilton is 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. 2-6, column 2, row 6. Double question mark. It's a single on a 1. That's going to be a 2, nothing there. 4-6, column 4, row 6, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Giles, and that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors as the Padres once again make it 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Josh Broad, Justin Huber, and Jake Peavy due up for the Padres. Jeff Francis can face 3 more batters before he's considered tired. Josh Broad 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. 4-4, column 4, row 4 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Petco Park. 5-6, column 5, row 6. That is an S plus 9. So what that means is it's going to be a single. It starts off as a single. I'll explain it when we click on it. So what happens here is it is a single to Hall Pie. Roll 1d6 versus the base run rating plus the outfielder of the arm. All right. Roll is greater than the adjusted base run rating. Then the batter holds with a single. So that's what happened here. If it would have been a 2 or a 1, he would have made that into a double. A 6, and he gets picked off at second. So with that, Brad is on with a single. Yep, it's just a chance for him to get extra bases with an S plus result. Justin Huber is 1 for 2 today. Strategy rolls a 7 with the infield at double play Deb. And here is the pitch. 6-5, column 6, row 5. That's going to be a blank. 2-1, column 2, row 1. Double star 2, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Hall Pie. Hall Pie will go back, make the catch, and puts 1 away. Strategy rolls the 10, 1 out. Jake Pevy up. Pevy is 1 for 2. They're going to let him take the hit here. He's got 1 more good inning left. Strategy roll 10. Here's the pitch. 4-6, column 4, row 6. That's going to be a blank. 3-4, column 3, row 4. That's going to be good for a base hit. They did right in leaving Pevy in. That's a base hit, but the question is, does Josh Broad pick up any extra bases? He'll go from first to third on a 2 through 6 base run rating is a 1. He'll get the hold. And with that, Francis is tired. However, he just needs 1 more out. They are going to leave him. He needs 2 more out, so they're going to leave him in. Call to the bullpen. Bullpen's warming up. They want to see if he can get out of this inning. Brian Giles is up. He's 0 for 2. Strategy roll 2, and here is the pitch. 6-4, column 6, row 4. That is a walk. That's going to be on a 1-17. That is a 5. That's going to be a walk. And with that, the call to the bullpen has been made for the Rockies. So with that, we're going to go to the Rockies bullpen. And with that, they're going to bring in Lewis. Lewis will come in to pitch. That is his card. So Lewis Vizcaino comes into the game with a 13.33 ERA. No wins, no losses. He's pitched 2 2/3 innings, allowed 6 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Taking a look at the stats here for Jeff Francis, he went 5 1/3 innings, allowed 7 hits, 3 runs, no earned runs, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, 1 home run, and 1 hit by pitch. ERA of a 5.21. So with that, Iguchi is up. He's 1 for 3 today with a strikeout and a run. Strategy roll 4. Bases are loaded. 3-2, column 3, row 2. Strikeout plus. That's a 21. That's a 10. Struck him out. So 2 away, and that's going to bring up Kevin Kuzminov. Kuzminov is 0 for 2 with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. Strategy roll 13. 3-1. Column 3, row 1. Struck him out. That's going to be a strikeout plus. That's a 22. That's an 18. Struck him out looking. And he'll get through that inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. And the Padres leave them loaded. After 6, it's Padres 3, Rockies nothing. We go to the top of the 7th. Matt Halliday, Garrett Atkins, Brad Hallpie due up for the Rockies. Jake Peavy can face 5 more batters. Halliday 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. 1-2, column 1, row 2. Strikeout on a 1 to 10. That is an 11. The 11 is too high. 3-4, column 3, row 4. That's going to be good for a base hit. And Halliday is on with a single. Garrett Atkins up. Atkins is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Infield double play depth. Strategy rolls a 14, and here is the pitch. 5-3, column 5, row 3. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1 to 9. The 14 is too high. 1-3, column 1, row 3. That's going to be a single past Green. And with that, that's going to move Halliday over to second. Does he go to third? He'll advance to third on a 5 through 6? No. Base run rating is a 4. He'll get the hold sign. Brad Hallpie 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Strategy rolls a 13, and here is the pitch. 6-1, column 6, row 1. That's going to be a walk on a 1 to 15. That is a 15, and that's going to be a walk. No outs, and the bases are loaded. Jake loads the bases up. Here comes Clint Burms. Burms is 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. The pitch. 1-3, column 1, row 3. That's going to be a blank. 4-3, column 4, row 3. Line drive to Peavy. And the runner is doubled up, and that's going to be a double play. They tag them both out at first. So Barnes is lined out. Hallpie is out at first, and he's doubled at first. So with that, he'll get 2 outs, and it's 2 outs, and Yorvit is up. Torreba. He's 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. Strategy roll 15, infield normal depth. Here's the pitch. 1-3, column 1, row 3. That's a blank. 2-2, column 2, row 2. Ground ball to Iguchi. As we sing, take me out to the ball game. It's no runs, 2 hits, and no errors. And we go to the bottom of the 7th. Tony. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's going to be Tony Clark, Scott Hairston, and Collie Green due up for the Padres. Sorry. Let's take a look at the stats here at the box score after 6.5 innings have been played. Colorado has remained scoreless through 6.5 innings. San Diego scoring the big 3 runs in the 5th inning. It's 3 runs on 7 hits with 1 error. Colorado 3 hits, and they've committed 2 errors in this game. They're going to leave Lewis on the mound for this inning, so he's going to continue to pitch 1 more inning. It's Tony Clark, Scott Hairston, and Collie Green due up for the Padres. Clark 1 for 3 with a double, a strikeout, and a run. And here is the pitch. 5-6, column 5, row 6. That's going to be a walk. On a 1 to 30, it's a walk plus. Now, in a walk plus, remember, we add 10 to that range. So that's where the 31 comes in. That's going to be an 11, and that's going to be good for a walk. So with a walk there, that's going to bring up Scott Hairston. Infield double play depth. Hairston is 1 for 3 with a home run, a run, and 3 RBIs. With that home run, that's his 4th home run of the season, or of the replay. Strategy rolls a 17, and here is the pitch. 2-4. Column 2, row 4. Strikeout plus. That's a 24. That is a 17. Struck him out looking. So 2 away. Strategy roll is a 17 again. Collie Green is up. He's 0 for 2 today with a walk. 1 out. Infield double play depth. And here is the pitch to Green. Green 4-2, column 4, row 2 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Petco Park. 2-3, column 2, row 3, and that's going to be a ground ball to first base to Hilton. And that is going to be on a fielder's choice. So Clark will get forced out at second. And with that, Green is on with a base hit. So they're going to leave Lewis in. He's tired, but he just needs 1 more out. Josh Broad is up. He's 1 for 3. Strategy roll is a 6. And here's the pitch. Infield normal depth, by the way. 3-6, column 3. Row 6, that's going to be a home run. That is a 0. The 4 is too high. 4-6, column 4. Row 6, line drive to Tulowitzki, and that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. However, 1 left on for the Padres. After 7, it's Padres 3, Rockies nothing. We go to the top of the 8th. Louis Vizcaino, Willie Travers, and Troy Tulowitzki due up. And with that, they're going to, well, first of all, Pevy is tired. So the Padres are going to go to the bullpen. And with that, they're going to bring in Mike Extor. That is his card. Mike comes into the game with no ERA. He's pitched 3 innings, allowed 2, no hits, 2 strikeouts, no walks, no wins, no losses. Taking a look at the stats here for Jake Pevy. Pevy went 7 innings, allowed 3 hits, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts, an ERA of a 1.0. Lewis not taking the hit here. And they're going to bring in Scott Posnick to take the pinch hit here. And no change to, they are going to make a quick change to their lineup. Clark coming out at first. They're going to bring in Adrian Gonzalez to take over there. At right field, Brian Giles is going to stay in for right now at right field. However, at third base, they're going to bring in Chase Headley. Excuse me there. And they're going to do a double switch. So they're leaving the outfield as is for right now. Scott Posnick will come up. And here is the pitch. 6-6, column 6, row 6. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-10. 16 too high. Can he get on? 3-1, column 3, row 1. It's a ground ball to second to Iguchi. Nope, and that's out number 1. We go to the top of the order. Willie Travers is 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. 1-6, column 1, row 6. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-9. That's a 10. Too high. 4-4, column 4, row 4. It's a ground ball to second. And that is going to be out number 2. 2 away, and that's going to bring up Troy Tulowitzki. Tulowitzki is 0 for 3 and with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 5-5, column 5, row 5. That is a wild pitch. It's a foul ball. They're going to re-roll the dice. And that's going to be 2-4. Column 2, row 4. That's going to be a walk on a 1-10. The 16 is too high. 2-6, column 2, row 6. That is a double star 4. It's a ground ball to Green. He'll make the catch and retire the side. So 3 up and 3 down for the Padres. No runs, no hits, no errors as the Padres make quick work of the Rockies. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. And that's going to be Justin Huber, Michael Ekstrom, and Brian Giles due up for the Padres. So with that, they are going to go back to the bullpen, and they are going to bring in Jason Grill. That is his card. Grill will come in. No ERA for Grill. No wins, no losses. No saves just yet. He's pitched 2 1/3 innings, allowed 1 hit, 5 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Taking a look at the stats here for Lewis, he went 1 2/3 innings, allowed 1 hit, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, an ERA of an 8.37. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's going to be Justin Huber, Mike Ekstrom, and Brian Giles due up for the Padres. Justin Huber, 1 for 3, and here is the pitch. 6-5, column 6, row 5. That's going to be a range play. 5-2-5, column 2, row 5. And that's going to be a double star 5. It's a ground ball to Tulowitzki. His range is at a 1-4. That's a 1. He'll make the catch, throw it over to Hilton for out number 1. And 1 away. And with that, Mike Ekstrom not taking the hit here. And they're going to bring in Chip Abrams. Abrams will come in to pinch hit. Abrams, here's the pitch. 3-5, column 3, row 5. That's going to be a double question mark. It's a single and a 1-8. That is a 5. That's going to be good for a base hit. Abrams on with a base hit. So strategy rolls are turned off, and the reason they're turned off is we take the difference in the score. In this case, it's 3. Add it to the inning. We're in the 8th inning. If the number is higher than 10, there is no strategy. We have an 11 in this case. Strategy rolls are turned off. Infield at double play depth. We go to the top of the order. Brian Giles up. Giles is 0 for 2 with 2 walks, and here is the pitch. 6-3, column 6, row 3. That's going to be a wild pitch. On a 15, that is outside of the range. 2-1, column 2, row 1, double star 6. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Travers. Travers will make the catch and put 2 away. 2 up, 2 down, 2 away with a runner on first. Infield at normal depth. Iguchi is up. He's 1 for 4 with 2 strikeouts and a run. And here is the pitch. 2-5, column 2, row 5. That's going to be a walk. On a 10, the 11 is too high. 1-5, column 1, row 5. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Travers. He'll make the catch and retire the side. All right, we're in a state. They're going to bring out their closer. We'll take a look at that in just a second here. So they're going to go to Hoffman. Hoffman for the save. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. After 8, it's Padres 3, Rockies nothing. We go to the top of the 9th. It's Todd Hilton, Matt Holliday, Garrett Atkins. Will we see some 9th inning magic? Trevor Hoffman on the mound for the Padres. He's got 8 saves. He's pitched 8 innings, allowed 5 hits, 7 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Mike Exton. Exton went 1 inning, no ERA. Let's take a look at the box score after 8 innings had been played. Colorado remains scoreless through 8 innings. However, they did have 3 hits and 2 errors throughout the game. San Diego, 3 runs in the 5th inning. It's 3 runs on 8 hits with 1 error. Todd Hilton up. Hilton is 1 for 3. And here is the pitch. 6-3, column 6, row 3. At the ballpark, we're going to go to Petco Park. 1-1, column 1, row 1. And that's going to be a single past Giles. Hilton is on with a base hit. All right, they're going to call Hilton back. They're going to go for and they are going to bring in Dexter Flower to pinch run here. They are calling in a pinch runner. Matt Holliday going to take the hit here. Three, 4, column 3, row 4, double star. That's going to be a ground ball to Headley. And that's going to be a double play. Ground double play rating for Hoffman is a 0. That's going to be a 2. Iguchi is a 0. We come over here to the pivot table. On a G5 with a right-handed batter, that's going to be the second base. That is a 2, and they get both off on that, and that is a double play, and just like that, 2 away. Garrett Atkins up. Here is the pitch to Atkins. He's 1 for 2. And with that, it's going to be a 5-1. Column 5, row 1. Double star. It's a fly ball out there to Giles. He'll make the catch. And that's the game as the Padres avoid the sweep and they win the third game of the series. The final score, Padres 3-0 Padres. Final line score coming right up. And with that, Jake Pevy will pick up his third win. Jeff Francis will pick up his second loss. And Trevor Hoffman will get his 9th save of the season. Scott Aston will hit his 4th home run of the season. Final line score of the game, Colorado no runs on 4 hits and 2 errors. The Padres 3 runs on 8 hits with 1 error. So let's take a look at the stats here real quick. Jake Pevy, who will pick up the win, he went 7 innings, allowed 3 hits, 3 runs, 8 strikeouts, an ERA of a 1.0. Jeff Francis will pick up his second loss. He went 5 1/3 innings, allowed 7 hits, 3 runs, no earned runs, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, 1 home run, 1 hit by pitch, an ERA of a 5.21. Trevor Hoffman, who will get the save, went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, no ERA. So that is going to do it for us here at Petco Park as the Rockies will go to 6-9 and the Padres will improve to 11-5. So until next time, I'm Scooney007. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a thumbs up on your way through the turnstile. And remember to click that bell notification to be notified of when I post new videos and when new videos in the 2008 replay go live. Until then, I'm Scooney007. We'll see you for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.